Hey, Ethan. It's really good to see you.
Tell me, how you feeling today?
I feel numb. This, my friends, was one of the most complicated shoots we've had for this film yet. And even though these scenes look very simple in theory, they're anything but that. Through a very long process of trial and error, we were actually able to simplify all of this. And today, we're gonna take you guys behind the scenes, talk a little bit about the gear that we used, lighting, directing tips, but most importantly, show you guys how you can apply these really awesome techniques to any location or any project that you might be working on. We're trying to have an infinite black background, and to do that in a smaller space, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to do that. The first step to lighting the scene was trying to black out the white cyc wall that was on this side of the studio. Because if we didn't black that out, you were gonna have a bunch of light bouncing all over the place. The concept for this particular scene is a conversation that these two characters are having within the mind. And right here we have some visual references that we're using for inspiration for the shoot. Okay. So why don't we bring this down and angle this up a little bit? So we decided to just set up two softboxes. One that was just directly overhead in front of the subject to illuminate the white floor and just give a little bit of a skip bounce on me. And then we had another softbox acting as like a rim or hair light behind me. Now it was just about controlling the light as much as we possibly could. Yeah, wait, go back. I'm sorry, one more time. Yeah, that's important. That's important. So we used a 4x4 floppy to cut any of the light from illuminating anything around me. The lighting finally was extremely controlled. This is what it looked like with our key light turned on. And this is what it looked like with our backlight turned on. Finally, we added a B7C light bulb in this lampshade to give us a little bit of a practical and color separation. Now, two things that were very important is the V-flat behind me over here giving a little bit of fill light, and this unbleached muslin was directly in front of me that just gave a little bit of return of light back onto my face. That way it filled in some of those shadows.
You're suggesting to put this in the background, move this light, I use this as a practical. And that's way, because this is chunky in the front, it will probably look better back there.
Let's do that.
You'll see more.
I'm cool with it. Also, we have lamps. So we have two different lamps. If we have practicals, I'd love to use it. Can you fly in this little plant in place of that lamp? To me, it was really important that we got the right furniture pieces because this is what gave us that surreal look. I think we only have to do this like a couple of times because the majority of it is going to be in the tights.
But let's do it a little more relaxed.
I think there's a level of like taking the stress out of everything and just like letting go right now that I have to let it all go.
Well, this is good. We're running through this. This is going to get you.
Yeah. It's gonna get easier and easier. Are we ready to roll again? The really tricky part about getting the right performance out of a scene like this is the fact that we weren't actually able to have a conversation right in front of each other. And that made it a little bit difficult. For my shot, Ian was sitting pretty far away from me and he was just talking to me while I had to pretend that he was right in front of my face. I feel like the playback is good. I think we can get Ian in the chair and then...
Pretty much you watch it here or there.
Let me come over there. I just need to see if this guy right here is believable. As an actor, I really wanted to give the best performance possible. So I'm battling trying to get the right take and the right performance, but also making sure that we were not taking too long on any one individual shot.
That's a confident smile he has.
No, it's looking good. It's feeling good. It's sounding good. Now, overall, I was very happy with this wide shot, which was extremely important because it was establishing the size and the scale of the environment that these two people were having a conversation in. Now, there was something that I was keeping from you guys. This is how we got this half of shot, but how are we gonna get the full frame that we were looking for? Well, that's something that we do in post-production. You take one of your shots, you crop it on one side to make sure that you just get the part of the frame that you want. Then you go to the other shot. Then you grab the horizontal flip effect and you throw it on one of your images and you crop the other side of the frame. You put both clips on top of each other and you move it around until you get something that looks somewhat seamless.
Sit. Action.
Tell me, how you feeling today?
We spent so much time and energy trying to get this wide shot, and this was maybe 5%. Definitely made me a little bit nervous, and I had to start going through the shot list and only picking out some of the angles that were the most critical because there was no way we were gonna get through this entire shot list. Because we're gonna do different cuts. Remember, we're gonna cut back and forth and it's gonna be all over the place.
So we're looking
as much into the background as possible.
Okay.
Take it. You're right. Try that.
There, you sit there.
let me jump in there.
Just kind of roughing it right now. Try to just take it and see what we see. I feel like this is in the zone. This is a level of height on you and looking down on you. It feels subtle. I'm just trying to get a little bit under his brow. Looking at him.
Yeah.
One thing that was pretty genius that Sherman did was he grabbed a white paper plate out of nowhere and he used it like a bounce. And that's where you could really start to see the experience of someone who's been doing this for 20 plus years. You know, being able to look at your surroundings and go, what's the quickest, fastest way to get the desired look that I need? If my thoughts are really my own, you know, like, how much of me is really left?
It was good. It was good. It's getting better and better and better. Overthinking it is you'd
rather not overthink
you're
it.
gonna,
Yeah, I'd rather not.
It'll complicate and even the performance, I think.
I agree. So let's just move on to another angle. With the same setup, we shot a few different angles, making sure we got my monologue in its entirety in each one of these angles. Now, the reason why we decided to go with this high angle shot was because of how vulnerable it made my character look. In this scene, my character is supposed to feel defeated, tired, weak, and ultimately seeking guidance from Dr. Silas, who is Ian's character.
Tell me how you feeling.
I feel numb. It's interesting watching yourself on camera.
It's hard, man. Nobody can look at themselves and go, fuck yeah. That guy's awesome. Shit, that's what I do. I love it.
Now, if you guys are liking this content so far, we started a members-only community where you guys have access to extended versions of these YouTube videos that give you more lighting techniques, raw, unfiltered behind-the-scenes, in-depth gear breakdowns and reviews. We're going to be putting out new content weekly and doing live streams exclusive for this members-only channel. So if you guys are interested in that, hit that subscribe button down below. Now let's get back to the video.
I mean, he's a little bit close. We can probably back you up a little bit. Ian, let me move the camera. It feels all right. Okay, the light's good.
And depending on where Ian is in the frame, it might even cover up the whole thing. At no point are we in front of each other having an actual conversation. By putting an over the shoulder and at least having the illusion that where we're in front of each other, even if it's just for a couple seconds, throughout this entire performance, you'll feel like the person is right there as a viewer. Look at these clothes. The idea that I need this 10-bedroom fucking house or the new car. Okay, so should we do the ear shot, like in the ear? Yeah, right? Yeah, you're just, I'm kind of like slouched in, and you're just ripping me, you know what I mean? Like,
Can I put the dialogue off camera to see it?
aggressively. Yeah, we could probably just
Pin it on that lamp or something?
Kind of hold it.
This was hilarious, man. Ian didn't really know his lines, so while he was over my shoulder whispering, I had to kind of hold the script in front of him so he could actually be able to read it while he's saying the words. And because you weren't getting his eyes, we were actually able to pull this off.
You're here because you don't want control. You don't want to make the decision.
He's such a good actor. He's so good at it, man, that like it worked.
You don't want to feel. You don't want to think.
Yo, Ian, really quick though, I really do think that if you came here
But
right
we just
now,
gotta get, I don't know, we gotta get a framing thing here. We
No,
got shit everywhere.
no, just get right here where you were.
We're trying something, Sherman.
Try it.
Yeah, look.
I love
he
it.
wants to come right up for a blowjob.
How long was I gone?
The movie has changed a little bit.
This is part of the script now.
This is the surprise, Sherman.
got the
This is why we
revisions,
asked for you.
All right, cool.
You're in the next scene.
Ian's crazy, dude. What do you want me to tell you guys?
What the fuck is happening? I don't know. What am I
Best
doing?
part of the light
What am I
bouncing off
saying?
his face when he does that.
There was a shot that we kind of came up with because Sherman stepped away, and I was looking at the camera angle and I was like, wait a second, this would be kind of cool. Dr. Silas, or Ian rather, was like right above me, and he was like kind of talking down to me.
You're here because you don't want control. You don't want to make the decision.
All right. So now we're flipping the set. We're going to put the lights on the other side because we have to get Ian's angle, and we're basically cheating this entire thing to make it feel like this is one big space in one big room. When I do give him notes, It's really just about tweaking little things and dialing up and down the performance. Performance-wise, it's good. Can you use your fingers? You wanted this. On you, buddy. Turn up the intensity, lower it on this point. He just absolutely killed it, man.
Wake up! Hope is for the weak!
Ian, what's your motivation right now?
Fuck getting this done.
Are we taking this from the top? You wanted this? Yeah. We didn't cut, right? We're speeding everything? Still speeding? Believe it or not, even more than my character, I knew exactly what Dr. Silas was supposed to sound and feel like. His performance, you know, Ian's performance and the way I wrote it, he was really supposed to drive this conversation and move this scene forward.
You wanted this. Stop hiding and think. How many times have we been through this? Have we had this conversation?
Good. We got that fucking angle for sure.
Level it off-ish.
Is it level? I almost think he's
Too much?
Yeah, he needs to. No, he just needs to come in. And are we good? Action. There was one shot left, and this was probably the most important shot of the night, and that was, you know, Silas coming out of the darkness into the light. All we did was set up a 4x4 negative floppy on top of our subject, shoot the softbox right down, the floppy would cut some of the light, and then you would have the character actually come into the light, and then the unbleached muslin bouncing back into our character's face just to give some fill light.
You don't want control. You can't handle control.
Yes. Okay, I love your timing. The way you come in, just a little bit more aggressive. Okay, come from darkness and come in and say, wake up. Loud, heavy. Wait, are we good with audio to go loud? Yeah? Okay. I want everything you got in the face as animated as you possibly can be. Action.
Hey, Ethan. It's really good to see you.
Tell me, how you feeling today?
I feel numb.
Numb. Well, that's a new one.
I sit sometimes and I wonder if my thoughts are really my own. I want to know if I'm in control.
You want control? Don't you realize how lucky you are? You have no fear, no uncertainty. I mean, you know the outcome.
I'm meant for more than that.
Wake up! Hope is for the weak!